Welcome back to more versus in Super Auto Pets. Now, if you look at my elo and you look at the elo of the last video, you will be in tears and in shock. How could this have happened? How could I have lost so many rating points between basically 24 hours? I'll tell you, I just got destroyed. And I mean, listen, it's easy to complain about bad luck. My last Super Auto Pets game was, I don't know what decisions I made in that game. I got like a spider microbe team, and that just can't, you can't. I got like an eel on like turn 7, base level eel. Like these are just bad decisions. Like, listen, I'm issuing a informal apology for my performance in rank that leads me to drop out of the high elo which I believe I can be in. Regardless, this is like a really high elo lobby on average compared to the ones which I lost my rating in, because if you're like 1620, 1630 and you end up getting in, maybe I should have gotten, no, because the duck's so valued. You know what? These are micro decisions. I don't know if they make a difference or not. You know, it's all gambling in the end. Wait, hold on. Moist balls. Let's go. Okay, this is the winning run. I'm a believer in the moist balls, and that's the truth. But yeah, like, okay, we want this. We don't want any of that. We certainly would like you, and I may as well get you. All things considered, this is fine. Nose is still a bit stuffed, but you live it, you learn. There was no merit to my micro spider team, but I went for it anyway, and it was a mistake. And if you're in a lobby with a bunch of 1500s and high 1400s and low, like high 1500s to mid 1500s, and you lose, like, if you come out in last place somehow, your rating is like -14, and it's even worse if you get higher. So I need to tighten up my gameplay. If anything else, I should not play the weeklies, which I'm bad at. But listen, I think that's gaming the system, kind of. Right? Because your weekly rating doesn't reset every week. Don't mind if I do. Now, I could have sold and bought and sold, but let's start warming up. We're not gonna level up the duck to level 3, that's a pipe dream. So let's get you now, and let's keep it rolling. We want to maybe do it like this. In any case, if we can get the worm high level early, that's the idea. I need to focus more on rolling when I need to roll, and not like taking the bad options when the bad options are the only options. Like, what is this level 410? Brother, you are tripping. Like, how did you get that? Explain. Okay, get the buff. That's exactly what we're looking for. You know what? This is kind of the fast track I'm recognizing now. Temporary garlic, we're getting permanent garlic. Okay. I mean, if you're gonna give it to me, I may as well, right? Let me think about this. Next turn, I'm not gonna get an owl. I do want a level for a Jerboa. This is a guaranteed level. And then I can sell, and then, you know what? Fine. This is like a crazy decision, but I'm running it. Even if I lose this turn, even if I lose next turn, this is like a huge gamble. Maybe this is why I'm losing all my rating points. I'm going for huge gambles for no reason. Okay, that's dumb as hell. Okay, Now, what do I want from my life? In Super Auto Pets specifically. Okay, I want to freeze you and you. Now, a squirrel would be nice, but obviously we can't really rely on such a thing. I would want you up front. You're fairly strong for the time being, but not for that much longer. Out of these, I want to get a level rather than the melon armor. And the stat boost on the eel is, of course, appreciated. That's perfect, in fact. This is exactly what we were missing. So, as what I said, even if we lose this one, no big deal. I stand by my words. I'm not worried. Okay. Sell you. Buy you. Heal you. Buff you here. A Jerboa is like perfect. But do I want it to... do I want to buy it now? Because I can't buff it. I need to win now. I can't risk that. I need to do this. I need to do that because otherwise I won't have a future. I'm gonna be doomed. I need to win now, immediately. That's our ticket. We get the Jerboa level, which is kind of what we needed. Now, things do get a bit tricky. I think we have to sell the rabbit after this. Let's be honest, it gave us a good life. It gave us a good future. Now, we're overstated for our current trajectory of the rest of the teams. Now, if we just double check that, confirm, you are kind of on the right path, but you're going like all in on this. And you're also running 4 squadded, but effectively so was I. Now, let's just... Getting 2 Jerboas doesn't actually help us. So we wanna do that, of course. Now, I would like to buff you so that you buff there. Now, if I'm going to choose the temporary garlic over the permanent garlic over the temporary garlic plus 3/3 because I think that's gonna really help us out. I'm making bold claims and the bold claims are working. Now, this is a scary guy, but I think the rest of our team does trade favorably because this is like a piss poor backline, if you'd pardon my language. Now, I'm not sure. I don't know enough about the YouTube algorithm to know at what point I can comfortably swear. Like, it's all conjecture. I think it's definitely confirmed that like in the first 30 seconds or something that it immediately deboosts you or demonetizes you, or 40 seconds or 1 minute, something like that. Swearing in general, like, you know, I would like to make it clear I have no problem with swearing. I swear all the time, but like, if you wanna run a YouTube channel, it's just safer not to swear for like up-down reasons everywhere. Okay. We don't get chocolate. Let me freeze this and roll for a Jerboa. Now that's a guaranteed level. Hold on. That's a 7 cost. 7 cost? 5 cost. But we will be running 4 squadded for that immediate purpose. Is it worth the 4 squaddedness now? Yes, it's better than a 3/3 because of the aggregate buffs. I'm of that belief, at least. Okay, we're on our way. We need to... I mean, I'm always gonna freeze you. Not possible. Okay. I think everything's going fairly well. Now, the caterpillar could counter us, but we've started to whittle down all these high health bozos who think they're good. To put it lightly. Okay, now, as a permanent member of our squad, you could really be nice. Now, who do I want to level? Let me think about this. Honestly, I want you to get a level because that really accelerates our team. Put you at the back. The EU level is unnecessary. And you are unlikely to be joining us. Actually, no way, you're fairly likely to join our team. I don't know what I was talking about. Okay, now we don't really want these. We would like chocolate, we would like pill for the blobfish in our shop. We would like nice foods. I would accept an apple because of the net buff that we get from the Jerboa, so all in all, I think we're doing fine. Now, that eel scares me down there. We've traded so favorably that it's unbelievable. We are incredibly back in the driver's seat. What did I say? Okay. Our scaling engine is really on point. We're not going to get a seal because we're always going to be buffing the Jerboa. Now, call me crazy for just dumping a bunch of buffs on you to catch you up a little bit. Still no reason to get rid of a duck because it's a strong enough unit and we don't have like a valid replacement. Now I would like a sauropod or a cat. Sauropod would be perfect because it would just give us like so much money to work with. Discounted shop food plus the discounted plus the refund, like we're working with it. Now, well played. You have a strong team. We didn't have that much room for error, which is our main problem. Okay, another apple you shouldn't have. And maybe you actually shouldn't have. I don't know. Okay, now do I want to sell you for you now? If I wanted to, I should have done it in the opposite order, so I'm gonna go ahead and not do that. Okay. Now, you deserve a buff. That's basically ideal. This makes a whole bunch of stuff free. Now, I have you frozen still. I don't think that's necessarily going to pan out. Now, obviously the first thing that's going to show up in the shop is a pill now that I've unfrozen you, but that's not concern. Right. Now, we can get something scaled up to standard pretty quick. I'm going to get a reindeer on our squad just to get some quick damage. That's great because you are a high health guy. Now we're on the top 4. The activation order. You need to activate first. Because I buffed you and I need it. Yeah, okay, okay. Now, let's sell you. Get you. Get that. Costs 1, may as well. That's pretty nice. Okay. I'm gonna stop keeping you frozen because we're not gonna sell anything now. Everything is basically valid and important. Do we have anything up front? Now you steal the benefits, but I don't think it really matters that much because we're gonna 2-shot you or 1-shot you anyway. I guess I'll freeze an apple because of the buffs that we get and we'll call it a day from there. I'd rather get something else in the last slot. We don't have a cat, so sushi is not really the best. That's a shocking loss. Please tell me we gain deload +3. +3 is fine by me. Now, this video was a bit short. I'm gonna zoom through an arena. Zoom through it as fast as I possibly can. Okay, boom, boom. That's not valid. That's perfectly valid. End my turn. I'm gonna be a circular housewife. That's what happens. I'm not gonna make a joke about weights because I'm above that in stature and society. Not to put myself on a high horse. Now, we should win. We should probably win here. Let's do a bit of a combination and let's plan for the future by getting 2 mice. Now, you can call this crazy. I call this a tactical choice. Now, we get a level 2 mouse. That's even better. We can get some levels that's, you know, maybe besides the point, but regardless. We lose that one. Not a big deal. We are going up against guests, so it is embarrassing to lose against people who have not played the game. Or perhaps are playing the game, but, you know. Okay, we want you, if nothing else. Now, I'm not going to take the next level. I'm just going to buff you a lot. Now, call me crazy for just doing this. And you'd be correct. But, okay, we don't want you, that's for sure. Whenever one current tier, we probably want you to save you until the next turn so we can get some... We can run the risk of a beneficial outcome from that. Okay, this should be easy enough. That's a win, and we needed that. Okay, click, 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 really fast. Call me crazy. Don't actually call me crazy. Okay. We want a worm. I'm gonna sell you. That's fine. Let's try that again. You know, that's pretty nice. For a pill. No. No. Okay. Now, our back line is woefully inadequate, but we have a fairly strong middle line. That's luck. But we take all the luck to the bank. Now, Arena is so much easier than Ranked, and I'm going to demonstrate that to you by just straight up winning. Now, this is kind of unfair. The bat's not really doing anything for me. Let's just try this again. You have higher attack, so you trigger first. That benefits me in this scenario, I guess. We're not gonna freeze you. I'm gonna be pilling you next turn anyway, so it doesn't necessarily matter. I would rather you get more attack. I mean, more health because you have the attack. So let's just keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Boom, boom. You've got it the early... Now, see, that's the benefit of Arena. I see that. I say good luck and enjoy it. If I was to see that in Ranked, someone getting that lucky early on, I would say, you know, screw you, brother. Stop being so lucky. But, you know, such is the benefits of life. May as well... Give me that. Give me a useful unit. Now... That's very useful, generally speaking. I'm going to buy the puppy just so we can get the benefit of buying an oven mitt and buffing our eel to even crazier heights in the future. Let's freeze the garlic as well. We're going to get the discount on this stuff, which is always useful. Then we can level up the worm as well. Squirrel really helps the economy of the game. It's kind of underrated, maybe especially in this week. A lot of people haven't been running the squirrel, but it also does take up a valuable slot. Now, I've been speaking really fast. Let's slow down. Okay, give me a level. Keep you frozen, because why not? Let's buy you, freeze you. I mean, I may as well... Let me think about this. Nah, let's not think about it. Let's just give you the garlic because you have a lot of health and we'll think about melon strats later. Don't sweat the small stuff, but also sweat it a little bit because otherwise you won't be forced to take action. Now we've got a fairly strong team here. We did get a bit lucky, but we also have only lost once. Okay, now let's go straight here. Now that's all very fine and dandy. I'm gonna give up on the seal immediately, and we're gonna invest in the melon as well. This is an until end of battle. Now, everything here is immediately useless, if I'm gonna be honest, but I may as well just keep you around. the best unit out of all of these that we could have potentially hoped for. Keep me going. Okay. The way it shook out like that was unlucky, but we're not gonna concern ourselves with that. The discounts are lovely. Now, okay, let me think about this critically for a second. None of this really matters. You getting leveled is nice. Could always do with more melons. That's what I'm saying. If you know what I mean. Hey, it's so cringe. Anyway, I want to get a squirrel level. We did lose that one, but that was unfortunate. I reckon we can win it if the tables turn in different ways. Now, you've got a fox. I experimented with a fox, and I did well, if I have to say so myself. Now, I think we just replace our garlic with melons. These are valuable targets and treat them as such. Swapping attack and health. Now that would be useful on you if we can get you leveled. I'm gonna do it now just so we can guarantee a lot of frags. And I'm just gonna buff you disproportionately. That's kind of key. And I have extra gold somehow. I'm not counting it. I'm going super fast. We've gone a bit over 20 minutes now because I slowed it down a bit. Unacceptable. Keep going. Okay, the attack switch has worked us wonders. We're almost there. I want this. That's for sure. Out of everything, I would probably want a cat, but let's not forget the value of just free money. Okay, there's a buff. Let's level you and then immediately sell you for this. This is like a dream team. There's no room to sell to buy something else. And I'm gonna keep the guaranteed better apples coming. I mean, listen, we're not gonna be peeling anything, so let's just keep it rolling. And we're gonna be getting a lot of massive discounts. The melon coming in handy there would be a specific use case type deal, and in that situation it comes in very handy. 2 more wins and we are victorious. If anything, you're leveling. Keep you buffed. Get you to the next level just in case. Freeze you so we can roll, and indeed that's exactly what we want to see. Now, if we want to buff anything that's proportionally, it's definitely you. Roll me and give me something good over here. Chocolate's always nice. Now we can level up our cat. The engine is full steam ahead. We are going to win, especially because, okay, well that's nice. It's a nice copy. Unfortunately for you, my best unit survived to meet the copy of the best unit that you made, and I got defeated by a steel garlic at the end, but that doesn't matter. We should be 100% in the driver's seat still. Okay, and keep you like that, like this, and disproportionately buff you. Roll for a good food. Freeze you and buff you. Okay, I should have probably thought about that. Okay, these are both perfect. Some of the best foods that you can get, so let's just discount them immediately. This team sucks, I have to be honest with you. And that's our 9th. Okay. Zoom zoom. Pizza. Buff you. And then just use our free buff here. We've made a bunch of money. Keep buffing stuff. I would rather go fish for chocolate at this point. Fishy for chocolate, mission success. Level 3 cat I've never gotten before. I'm impressed. Okay, the squirrel activating at the end is always beneficial, although I don't think it really matters because we're not really buying the apple for the benefit of the apple, although it is always beneficial to buy the apple. it triggers Sauropod in any case. Now, we don't need to worry about all that. Why? We have a level 3 pet. Level 3 cat pet. Achievement unlocked. I rarely play Arena these days except for preparation for rank, so that's nice to see. Anyway, it's been Backpack Ben. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, retweet, subscribe, follow, everything always helps the algorithm, and enjoy.